So I want to dive a little deeper into each of your careers, and I want to go to Shay. You have done some amazing interviews with some of the top artists in the industry, like Normani, Post Malone, even Nipsey Hussle. Can you maybe give us a couple of your most memorable interview moments?
Memorable how? Like good memorable or bad memorable?
Oh, however you want to take it.
What y'all want, good or bad?
Well, how about one of each?
One of each?
Yeah.
Y'all want the tea or what?
Yeah.
I know. We got some tea. What y'all want?
Let's go with the most interesting. So let's go with the bad.
You want to go?
Yeah, and then maybe I'm good.
Okay, we'll go bad. Go
And
good.
then end it on a positive.
Yeah.
So this is cheese may that nobody really knows because
We love cheese may.
because I didn't put it out. Like that's one thing I've always had. I never wanted to be the headline. So even if I was a part of the headline, I wouldn't put it out if it made our brand look bad. But back when Black Lives Matter was like at its peak, Oscar Grant had just happened. All these different things had just happened. I did an interview with Kevin Gates. I asked him about what he thought about Black Lives Matter. Kevin Gates said, all lives matter. Now, me being me, I went to Cal. I knew he was going to get drugged online. So I said, well, what about the man who's just jogging and he gets stopped by the police? He was like, it's your fault if you get fucked up by the police. It's your fault if you get slammed to the ground, whatever. And then he said, well, if you want to argue with me. I said, you know what? I'm not here to argue. I was trying to get you an out, but it's all good. Interview went viral. I was all over Fox News and Breitbart. But then on my side, it was all over the Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked. It was everywhere, right? They were calling him a coon. They were calling me ignorant.
Oh my God.
Fast forward 3 months. Mind you, I've done 100 interviews in between then. I'm not thinking about this. We got Kevin Gates at Summer Jam. I'm doing the interview with Kevin Gates. He's ice cold in this interview. But I'm used to people being cold. I'm able to warm him up. But by the end of the interview, he's talking about his wife and he's nice and warm. Interview ends. He thought the tape got turned off. And the first thing he does as soon as the interview stands, yeah, bitch. That's why all those motherfuckers is over here talking shit about you at your station, bitch. Woo, woo. Now, mind you, he going on a rant like that for 10 minutes.
The disrespect.
And I'm sitting just like that. He had just kicked a girl in the chest at a show and then told another girl in an interview that he was holy, don't touch me. And I'm like, why the fuck are you so close to me if you holy, right? So then I'm looking out, just like I'm looking at y'all, as all these men in the room, they all shocked just watching him rant over me for like 10 minutes. Right.
Where
Now,
was security?
No, so my thing was, like, I'm from Fillmore. This ain't nothing I ain't used to. I'm thinking to myself, like, you could pop off. It's 100 niggas right outside this door that will drag his ass. But then he won't perform at Summer Jam. It's going to be on me for calling the crew because all my niggas is outside. You feel me? Or you could just sit here and take it and then deal with it afterwards. Finally, my homegirl ends up walking in the room. She notices what's going on, and she breaks the shit up like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Finally, everybody snaps. Atlantic is like, yo, we need to rush him to the stage. And I'm like, oh, y'all need to rush me to the stage too, because guess who also is introducing him? Right. So he's standing side stage. I come up, he's mad dogging me, looking at me like, what's this bitch about to say? I come out there and introduce him like nothing happened. Welcome to the stage, one of the hottest to come out, woo woo. Kept it fucking professional, because at the end of the day, who the fuck are you, right? What you don't know about me, which I find out afterwards, is that, so Atlantic, he had 2 label reps there. As soon as I got off the stage, they immediately were like, Shay, we're so sorry, we don't understand what's going on. I was like, that was completely fucking unprofessional. You do not ever let a fucking man do that over a woman, and y'all standing there and watching. Like, so that honestly was a point where I was about to leave. Like, what the people in that building didn't know, I was already getting offers to go to Texas. They were trying to double my salary. Like, I was literally about to be like, I'm out.
That is a wild story.
And yeah, but basically the next morning, the president of Atlantic called me and was like, yo, if he ever does this shit again, he's off the fucking label. We're sorry, whatever. He did apologize to me after they told him, like, you're bugging. I don't know. I think he's bipolar. But he took like 2 hours to apologize. Swear to God. No, swear to God, I think he's bipolar. Good side though, a good interview was Nipsey Hussle because he's always been a solid person. He's always been a genuine dude, and like you just learn so much talking to him, and you just know everything that he's saying to you is real. And so, the good side.
Oh my God! Wow.
Wow, that was exciting.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah, the things you have to go through in the industry.
By the way, he's never been back.
Period. And you still here.
Hey everybody, just a reminder, we got the History of the Bay Dregs One official Patreon going where you can sign up and get all early access to every podcast episode, bonus content. You can help guide the direction of this podcast. Shout out to Skylar Woods, especially he joined at our tycoon status, and everybody else that's been signing up. Go check out the Patreon. The link is in the description.
Recognize where you got the game. We got our own style, got our own slang. Northern California is a West Coast thing. This is the history of the Bay. Recognize where you got the game. We got our own style, got our own slang. Northern California is a West Coast thing. This is the history of the Bay.